Hi there, it's Tania from Tatty Treasure. This is part 2 of me starting some new journals, and I'm going to be making 2 bird journals. If you've been with me for a while, you'll know that off and on I've been making bird ephemera, and it's got to that point where, yeah, come on, let's get on with it and use it. So I'm going to do envelope ones. And on the last video you saw me choosing the pieces that we was going to use, just really to get a feel for, am I going to want more pages, am I going to need to take some away. So at the minute I think they're fine. Obviously there's a few pockets in there what need tags and things like that, so it will get more chunky, and when we've covered everything that's going to add some chunk, so I still may end up taking some stuff away. Now, as I was putting the things in the other journal, I kind of thought I actually want to keep this one more brown and this one more blue. So I've changed some of the pieces around, just so, you know, yeah, it goes in my mind better. I'm not saying that that's the right way, but I'm very much, you know, I'm too matchy most probably. And it's funny, you know, I love watching people who make random things, but it's just not the way that I do it. So yeah. So today we're going to look at some papers. Now I've got some material panels, and I've used these quite a lot on fronts of journals, and I get these from a shop in the UK on Etsy, and I can't pronounce the shop name. I will find it out and I will put it in the description. If I don't and you do want to know, please put it in the comments and I will do it. So I was kind of thinking, well, I mean, I can cut round that, and I could even cut round the blue, not because it's blue, just to bring it in a little bit. So I was kind of thinking, oh, that might be nice on the front. And then I'd got this one, which obviously wants neatening up. I was wondering about this one on there. So I'm just going to pop those there, you know, for now. And then papers, I've got that wonderful William Morris, what was sent to me by Susan for my birthday. So we have had a lovely flip through of it, but I've not looked at it for about 3 weeks. So let's have a look. So I'm definitely going to use that when I do. I might actually use that in the Woodland Fairy one, because I think that would go beautiful. Oh, same as that. It's funny, Rita Jensen is, well, it'll have finished by the time this video goes out, but she's been doing a fall journal with blues. And at first I thought, but I absolutely love it. I've really enjoyed watching her do this journal. So yeah, I think now I've seen her do that, it's like, yeah, you can actually introduce blue into it and it looks fab. So I really like that, but it's not right for what I want. Same as that's not right. That's not. They're all beautiful, aren't they? These then are more matte. These are more shiny, and then these are more matte. That's beautiful. So I don't think anything's going to be totally right in here. Again, that would be a lovely one for, I mean, at first when I looked at that I just thought spring, but now I'm seeing autumn. So yeah, thanks Rita for introducing that colour. So I'll pop that back. I don't think I'll be using any of that. And then well, I've looked through here. I've got some wallpaper, not wallpaper. I have actually got some wallpaper. What the lovely Dee sent me. And Dee's crafty place. But this is wrapping paper, and this is from the Paper Tree Nook. Paper Tree Nook. They used to be on Etsy, but I think they just now got their own website. What about this? That's cracking, isn't it? It's, I'm thinking inside cover. And that would do both, wouldn't it? So that goes to there. That goes to there. Yeah, it would do both. It's got it's got gold in it. It sparkles. So I do think that I could use that for the inside. Then I've got this lovely mushroom one, which I'm obviously going to use in my woodlands. Oh, I forgot about this one. Oh, how beautiful is that? Yes, I need to be using that. I've got like an advertisement one. Don't think that's right. I've got one with postcards on and things like that. That would work fine. But I'm liking the egg one. I've got this beautiful blue one, which I think I'm going to use that with the darker blue pieces that I've got. And I've got this one too. And this actually goes very well with the Tim Holtz, you know, the picture with the blue tit on it. It's got this kind of pattern in the background, so I was thinking I might save that for that. I think that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, let's see another one. 7's a bit of an odd number for me. Oh dear. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, so I think, yeah, I've got to use that egg one, haven't I? I mean, I bought this a while ago with a view to using it later in the year. It's not, I've not been hoarding it per se. So, yeah, I'm not going to get another bird journal done this year. So, yeah, I think that's going to be the inside cover. The only reason it wouldn't be is if it doesn't go with the pockets that I've chosen. So yeah, that could be an issue. So that was on. Oh, that's beautiful. It goes lovely with that. Yeah, see, now I don't love it with that on, but I really do like it with that. Goes really well with the music paper. I'm going to say, because it's such a wow paper, it will be quite hard to match it with something. Well, and I'm a bit, you know, do I want to make something else for it to go with? I don't know where that went. Help! Where did it go? Oh my goodness me. There. So that is a quandary, because I think that would be absolutely fab. Or I could use it as the cover, because if I used it as the cover, I probably wouldn't actually need to put anything else on there apart from like a book plate. So if it was the cover, and then I've got that over the top. Now that looks fine. So it's going to be cover, which means I'm not going to be using those panels. And I'm going to have to bear in mind when I'm decorating this to decorate it to go with that, which I think something like this on here would look fab. Okay, right, does that belong to that? Yeah. So outside cover, because that saves me then, because I was thinking, well, I could make some book page pockets or some music page pockets to go at the front and the back, but what's the point in making all this ephemera if I then am deciding, oh, it doesn't go? So I shall do it that way, and I think that will make a fab cover. So I'm going to just pop that on the floor out the way. That means we don't want those panels. Okay, so we do want something for inside cover. So let's have a look now what I've got in here. So this is where I keep all my 12 by 12s. I will put this in my Amazon favourites. Oh my goodness, how do I open it? I forgot. It's been that long. Oh yeah. being absolutely ridiculous. Right, so is the light shining on that? It is. Right, let's put it there. Okay, so I've got the beautiful graphic 45, and this is the one that I bought with my money from Denise. Don't think there's going to be anything in here, but hey, let's flick through it because it's fabulous. See, that's that. These are all woodland pieces from the stamp area. I don't actually think I'm going to get time this year to do the stamp area paper, because thinking about it, I'd bought it thinking it was going to be like my autumn project, and this is the big one that Susan sent me for my birthday, which is the same as this. Yes, and then thinking about it, it's a bit green, and I've bought the Victoria Designs. I'm going to be doing the rest of, well, from 41 to 60 mass makes in these papers. So this is the Wildflower Meadow by Hackney and Co, who are Craft Consortium. This is on my Amazon favourites. So I've just took a little break from the mass makes for a little bit, because I'm at the point where I really don't need any more ephemera. So yeah, I need to make some actual journals. And the other one is the herbarium. So they're both on my Amazon. So are the graphic 45 and the stamp area. This is a paper, and it's called Nature's Gallery. It is discontinued. I forget whose paper it is. I want to say Dovecraft, but it's not. and I saw somebody use this, and I trailed around the internet and managed to find a little shop who'd got one A4 left, one 12 by 12, and a couple of bits that you take apart, like die cuts. That's going to live at the bottom. These are all now just random sheets what are left from the Bow Bunny. I wasn't left with that many from doing I don't think that's the right, it's more purple, from doing the mass mates from 21 to 40, so not bad from 48 pages. I know there was a few fabric ones in there, but yeah, most of the time I made 2 or 3, so pretty good going. I'm kind of thinking maybe that might fit in. So this Nature's Gallery, it was a beautiful pad. There was some really pastel papers in, there was some purples and these pinks, and there was some pale blues, and it was very Edith Holden type. And then we had some which was a bit more botanical, this beautiful green. There was some like butterfly pages. This is one of the botanicals. And then there was birds. So it was as if it was like 3 different things, which I thought was fab. But, and they do work together. The A4 are only one-sided, but the 12 by 12 is 2-sided. So I've done a lot of the DD pockets with these. So that, it looks like that's all I've got left A4 wise. So, and then we've got this lovely. So I'm kind of wondering about cutting one of these off for the front, and then maybe just backing it on music paper, or what's the other one, book page. I think that's going to be too big, isn't it? No, not really. But I think I would like to see music paper, and at the back of that is that one. I think they'd make some really nice journaling cards. So is this paper going to go with this? Not really. I think that bit does. So yeah, I think that's out of the question. Oh no. Right. So they're the same. That's the same. So I think you must have got three of each. I think I've turned them the way that I want to use them. There's this nice lined one, and then this is the beautiful blue one. I have done quite a few things with those. Look at that one. That's got that at the back. Now this one might go, and we've got this. Look at the blue on the back there. Now I've made quite a few bits of ephemera with that. I think that could be a possibility. I'm going to keep that out. And if not, I could always use the blue. So I think I'll only want one. Now I love this, but I can't get my head around these birds being different ways. So I have used some and just cut them out. So I think I would probably just save it for the big side. I used the A4 side and cut them to bits. That's beautiful, isn't it? And then we've got the beautiful Delta papers, which I did do a couple of projects with, but next year I do want to make a journal with them. Look like that. I think that'd go better in the stamp area one. I love these pieces of leather. So that's for next year, and I've got some cut parts for that. And then this is the stamp area, so I'm going to save that till next year. Oh, and then I've got this Sound of the Winter, which hopefully I might be able to fit that in. So I'm going to put that towards the top actually. These are just random ones what are left from pads or sheets that I've bought single. These are ones what I've bought single. I think these are Bow Bunny. This is Bow Bunny. Never got round to using them. That's the second year that I've not used them. I'm going to actually put those with the stamp area. Look at that. They're simple stories. I have those from scrapbooking.com. So these have come from the US of A. I just bought some single sheets. I'd gone on there for something Tim Holtzy, and yeah, I fell in love with these. So they're going to go with these. This is what I'm scrunching down at the bottom for, these couple of blue ones, which are from 49 and Market. So I was wondering about these for the inside cover. So those two are the same. Must have had them so I could have either side. No, and I think it's possibly too thick. So that's the note. So they're all single. I'm going to put that Bow Bunny there. These green ones I'm going to put all with the stamp area for next year. And keep the bird ones to the top, because if I do any more random like mates, I would use these. So that can go there. I would use that for that. Keep that one with birds. Birds. That's a random, isn't it? That's a random. There. So they're birds, they're random. So I'm going to keep those at the bottom, because then when I do random, you know, things, I can pull these out and use those. So they're birds. The forest is going to go next. I wonder if I could put that with them, and then that beautiful Delta paper is going to go there, like so. I'll put the birds there because that's what we're using at the moment. I'm hoping to do something with this and with this, and these are going to be the next Tina Massmates. So we didn't find anything in there, did we? Well, it was nice to look. So I know that there's nothing in there. Right, I'm going to pause because I don't know if to grab my Tim Holtz box, because everything goes with Tim Holtz, doesn't it? So I'll be a tick. Okay, I'm back with my Tim Holtz box. So these are all scraps. These are all scraps and 6x6 and some 8x8. we will be doing some Let's Use as scraps up very shortly. There's more scraps. I'm gonna, got a bag here, because then when we're doing it I can just pull these bags out. So yeah, we shall make some Tim Holtz ephemera, but obviously you can use whatever scraps you've got. So that's those. So yeah, I had those lovely Dapper papers, so they might go. I think I have 2 of those. Oh, I've got this vellum which I'm going to incorporate in the Let's Use the scraps up, because I know a lot of people have said that they've got the vellum. So there are a couple of sheets what I had left from the wallflower. So none of those are right. Oh, that's a memorandum. Oh no, I've got 2 of those and 1 of those. So, and I bought this which I thought was very... How did we manage to look through this? Oh, yeah, it's that way. Now I've just, you know, ripped the whole thing. I'm wondering what this would look like as an inside cover. They're a bit too rusty. Nice. I've just bought pink monoc prints. Is it industrial? I had these in mind for that. Look at that. See, that might be a nice one. Would I? So I would obviously cut it. I wouldn't do it fully. You know what? Why don't I just get a ruler? Because that needs to be 6, doesn't it? No, it's just over. But if you put something around it would fit, wouldn't it? But I would have 2 of them anyway. So, can you see? You can't see. Let me just sort my camera out. Okay. Sorry about that. Let's move that over. So yeah, that would go nice on there. But look at that. Ooh. I like that, do you? Yeah, I really like that. Even though this is supposed to be the more browner one. Oh, I'm torn. So that's a massive possibility. So how many is there? There's 3 of each. So I couldn't do... I could do one in the blue, one in the brown. I'm liking that. Let me leave those pieces out. I could do, if I get one of these out and the bluer one of the other, I can kind of see then. It isn't too much of a kerfuffle watching it, but obviously we all have to do this to make those decisions. What are we gonna use? And I do find this really exciting. Look at that. Looks nice with both. Where's that bluer piece? Yeah, that's definitely a big contender. So that belongs over there. Let's put these over here and then I can grab them. So is there anything else? They're grey. That's metal. So I'm just going to just put that to the side one minute, because I wanted to get to this heirloom stack, because this is paper and it's only one-sided, which is brilliant for backing things. So I don't want lace. See, that would be fab, wouldn't it, in the brown one. I think, even though I absolutely love that rust, I do think this would probably be better. So that would be a massive contender. And I would probably, I could use 2, couldn't I? Yeah, and then I would have scraps. Love that. So I'm now looking for something a bit more blue. It's beautiful. I've used that in a Tim Holtz folio. Yeah, I bought this as like, because Tim Holtz is so thick, I thought this would be good to use alongside it. And I used it on a couple of folios, what I did. I know there was some blue in here, but I might have used them. Just looking at that. Maybe. Just some lined. I do really like that lined. Green. Oh, teal. Love that. That would definitely be nice as an inside cover. Oh, we've got the music. That's what I'm going to go for. Right, so we've got his outside cover and we've got his inside cover. And then I think the flap at the front, where I'm thinking of having some kind of collage bird, can do that with the scraps. What's left? Haha. So yeah, obviously with them being neutral, they're gonna go with anything, aren't they? So that's his inside covers. So we've got his outside, his inside. I don't think I've got a third one of any of those, because I think I'll probably use those with them being so neutral. You know, I might take that out. I'm going to take that out, because that I think will come in handy. Yeah, so that's that. So there's no need to look at the Tim Holtz. Like I say, I do think it'll be too thick. Oh, I can't wait to start doing some Tim Holtz. Oh, how I've missed you. And I've never used that pad before, and I've never used this one before, so That would be really cool. But we're using scraps first. There is no way I'm cutting into any of them until we've used this. So yeah, that will be coming soon. So let's pop those in. These are the only two that I own with paper pads in. I feel for me that's plenty for me to think about. I'm not a good hoarder at all. You know, I've never hoarded anything. So yeah, to me this is a lot of stuff. Not saying that I don't want more. I don't keep looking at things going, oh. But what I think to myself is the shelf that these are on, only 2 can fit on there. If I was to get any more, I would need to buy another one of these, and I would probably need another shelf up. So it's like, well, use a pad and then you can have a new pad. So yeah, I'm just quite strict with myself like that. And I'm the same, you know, with toiletries, with food, with everything. It's I kind of feel what we've got, and you have to use something before you get anything else. So this is what we've ended up with, and because this is quite creamy in the background, so this goes really well with the music, and it goes really well with the text. And then we've got this as a backup, and we've also got this, so I can obviously incorporate this in to the journal somewhere anyway, because I've got pieces with that on, and obviously they match those, so that all kind of goes together nice. Now I do need to think about what am I doing in that middle, which makes me think maybe I should have pulled the other sheet of this out, because I think that would look fab, but I need to give that a little bit more thought. So let's put these back together because they're in a right old mess, aren't they? So that one's going at the back. So yeah, that's the paper there, look. It's gonna go there. It's gonna go there. That's our wraparound bit. So this is the brown one. So I'm going to put, because I've got those bags, what I'm going to put them in. Because now I need to think kind of what's the next stage, because I've obviously got the papers inside that want cutting down. Some of the papers wants, you know, stenciling and stamping, which I think I'll do that before I sew them in. I might do some decoupage on some of the papers. Again, I would do that before I sewed in. The outside and the inside cover want doing. These want decorating. So yeah, there's quite a bit to do, isn't there, before sewing it in. So they belong to that one. Are they going to fit? I don't know how big those bags are. Hey, I bet they're going to fit with 12 by 12. I wonder if 12 by 12 came in. These might have actually come from scrapbooking.com actually, with those sheets in there that I ordered. So that's going to go in there. I'll do with the third one really to put, you know, the what's going in both kind of thing. So that's going to go in there, and then is this one putting back together. So that goes there. I've got us back one in. Need to find an image for that. I mean, that would look really nice in there, wouldn't it? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put that in with that. Yeah, I think that would look really nice. So that's that. Click that up. And click that up. So I'm sorry that the camera angle's been probably all wonky and all the rest of it. But yeah, when you're getting stuff out and in and stuff, it is difficult to keep in frame. So I hope it was watchable, and I hope it's, you know, giving you an insight of, gosh, the way my mind works. Oh, yeah. I'm going to say, not everybody's as, you know, I'm probably over the top with things, but yeah, it's just the way that I work. So we've just got these randoms. I need to really, I don't want to put this back in the tube because I'm going to, you know, forget about it. So maybe getting these on the front cover is probably quite important, because it'd probably be not get ruined as easy as it would on the roll. So that might be one of our first jobs. So I'm going to find a place that these can live and they can lay flat. So yeah, that's it. So thank you so much for coming along with me on the journey. I'm really excited, you might be able to tell. Yeah, so let me know what you're working on. Let me know if you're going to work, you know, do the same as what I'm doing. All the pieces that I've used inside, there is going to be videos for them already. I might sit and go through the pieces that I'm using and get all the links, because I have been doing that on projects and then putting them into the Facebook group. So if anybody, you know, specifically wanted to know how to make certain things, the links was there, so I didn't have to keep finding them. So yeah, I think I will do that again. So that's it for today. Hopefully I'll be back tomorrow. It depends how the filming schedule goes, because I'm still doing the Roxy one, which is normally a Wednesday. The Facebook group challengey one is on a Monday. So these, I don't think I'm committed to any other ones. Obviously I do the vlog on a Monday. I think I'm going to carry on Trash Tuesday for this month, because I've found a folder full of stuff. So I think these will probably go Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and that may be for 2 weeks. If we're doing it, you know, all the way through. That's if I can fit it in 2 weeks. Gosh, it might go on for longer, but if you get fed up, you don't have to watch. But obviously I want to make them, so I might as well put the camera on for anybody who does want to watch. So I'm going. I shall see you tomorrow. Bye for now.